portraying the iconic comic book character Harley Quinn. Roles in Quentin Tarantino's and Martin Scorsese's films. 2 Oscar nominations, a successful producing career, and the lead role in one of the most successful films of the year. Margot Robbie, at just 33 years old, has already established herself as a global star. How did she break out of the role of a beautiful blonde? Why did the actress decide to start producing films? And which roles helped her transform from the heroine of Australian soap operas into a super actress?
We also judge on presentation.
Well, you know what? If you can come up with $5,000 for a costume for me, then I won't have to make one. Till then, just stay out of my face.
Maybe you're just not as good as you think. Maybe you should pick another sport.
Suck my dick.
Margot Robbie was born into a family unrelated to the film industry. Her parents were a farmer and a physiotherapist. The future actress spent her childhood on a farm in Australia with 2 brothers and a sister. To make ends meet, at the age of 16, Margot worked 3 jobs: a cleaner, a bar woman, and a cashier at Subway. From childhood, she staged theatrical performances for her family and immersed herself in Harry Potter books.
It's my birthday. That's how I chose to spend my birthday.
Oh, yay!
What was in the cup?
Number 2, I'm drinking tea. Number 3, I'm wearing glasses even though I don't need glasses. I lied to the optometrist because I wanted to have glasses like Harry Potter.
At 17, young Margot moved from the provinces to Melbourne and decisively pursued an acting career. She dyed her hair blonde because there were more roles for blondes in the film industry and began calling studios herself to be invited to auditions. In 2008, Margot landed the role of naive, sweet Donna Friedman in the hugely popular Australian soap opera Neighbours.
But when I was working on Neighbours, it was like, you know, you could be across a football field and people would be like, "Chick from Neighbours, Donna!" And you're just like, oh my God.
She didn't stay in Neighbours for long, and within 3 years, set out to conquer Hollywood.
I didn't want to play the same role for too long of a time because I could already tell within myself that I was starting to play myself a little bit, and I didn't think I was really going to grow as an actor if I just started reacting the way I would in real life. So I wanted to go to America because there was just more opportunity.
Almost immediately, Robbie got a role in the series Pan Am about stewardesses in the 1960s and joined the fantastical romance by Richard Curtis, About Time. The breakthrough film that made everyone take notice of Margot Robbie was Martin Scorsese's black comedy The Wolf of Wall Street, with Leonardo DiCaprio in the lead role.
Wake up, you piece of shit! Ow! Who's Venice? Huh? Who? What are you, a fucking owl?
Margot's initial roles exploited her appearance, and at first, she even hated her character in the movie until she understood her motivation. The actress managed to play not just a greedy, trophy wife, but a complex character who uses her sexuality to succeed in a male-dominated world. For the role, she perfected a Brooklyn accent and held her ground in scenes with Leonardo DiCaprio.
You think I would let my kids near you? Look at yourself. You know what my lawyer said? My lawyer said that you're going to prison for 20 years, Jordan. 20 fucking years. You're never going to see the kids again.
In a similar vein, Robbie appeared in Focus, where she played a strong, cunning, and enchanting con artist, the sidekick of the protagonist played by Will Smith. Or in the adventure film The Legend of Tarzan, a new version of the iconic story. The portrayal of Hollywood's leading beauty was solidified by a witty cameo in Adam McKay's financial drama The Big Short.
Here's Margot Robbie in a bubble bath to explain.
Initially, it seemed that even in the role of Harley Quinn, in the comic book movie Suicide Squad, she would merely be an appendage to the more popular character Joker and would get lost among the charismatic supervillains. However, Margot Robbie's performance became the main highlight in an otherwise uneven film, making the secondary character Harley Quinn iconic. Her character exploded on the internet, at Comic-Con, and at all Halloween parties, even before the release of Suicide Squad, immediately after the trailer premiered.
What was that? I should kill everyone and escape?
Sorry. The voices. I'm kidding. That's not what they really said.
Her status as an undisputed star allowed the actress to secure funding for the independent drama, I, Tonya, which became a turning point in Margot Robbie's career. In this funny and unconventional biographical drama about the fate of American figure skater Tonya Harding, she created a tragic and fragile portrayal of a girl who endured domestic violence, media hatred, and failure in her sports career. It was the role of Tonya Harding that earned Margot her first Oscar nomination, and the film itself marked the beginning of her producing career, being the first film from her company, Lucky Chap Entertainment.
Because I didn't really understand the full scope of what a producer does until I'm now in the thick of it. And it's like 24/7, every minute of the day. It's so rewarding, I'm sure you find as well, but it's also so hard, and I never really gave producers the credit that they probably deserve.
The role of a producer allowed Margot Robbie to support unconventional projects and play very diverse characters, from a bank robber in the gangster drama Dreamland to a supporting role as a crazy guru in the comedy series Dollface. In the historical drama Mary Queen of Scots, Margot played her first negative role as Queen Elizabeth.
Bravery, your motherhood. You seem to surpass me in every way. But now I see there is no cause for envy. Your gifts are your downfall.
She alternates bold characters with sweet, family-friendly films, such as Goodbye Christopher Robin, about the creator of Winnie the Pooh, or voicing the character in the animated film Peter Rabbit, based on the legendary Australian children's book.
Yeah, it's actually a bit confusing.
In 2019, Margot had the opportunity to collaborate with another iconic director.
Talking about Tarantino, like, what drew you to the movie? Was it his name alone,
Tarantino.
or...?
Yeah, that does it for me.
Pretty much does it.
In Quentin Tarantino's 9th film, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Margot Robbie brought new life to actress Sharon Tate, murdered in August 1969. Although some viewers were puzzled about her role in the film, the actress, in her brief screen time and almost without words, managed to create a warm, intelligent character and become the naive guide into the magical world of Hollywood in the late 60s. Her performance compelled audiences familiar with the real story to empathize with Sharon Tate, eagerly anticipating the unfolding events with horror and tension.
I'm Sharon Tate.
You're in this?
I play Miss Carlson, the klutz.
The actress's ability to create a convincing character worth sympathizing with was evident in the drama Bombshell. Margot Robbie played a composite character representing female employees at the Fox News channel who became victims of sexual harassment by media mogul Roger Ailes.
I did it. I did it. I gave in to him.
The fight for women's rights also manifested in the insane portrayal of Harley Quinn, whom Margot Robbie depicted as a victim of codependent relationships. During the filming of Suicide Squad, the actress proposed to the studio to make a film about Harley Quinn, but transform it into an action movie about a group of superheroines. She served as a producer and, alongside a female team, crafted the lively, humorous, and intense action film Birds of Prey.
What's been the biggest positive change in Hollywood recently?
Inclusivity.
What in the film world needs a drastic overhaul?
Non-creatives making creative decisions.
Who's a voice in Hollywood that people should be listening to?
Women, all of them.
In 2022, Margot Robbie played one of the leading roles in the historical comedy drama Babylon, which received generally positive reviews, but did not cause a significant stir among critics or achieve massive box office success. In contrast, her next film garnered considerable attention. In Barbie, Margot Robbie took on the role of the main character and served as a producer. The film became genuinely successful, receiving acclaim for direction, design, costumes, music, and the themes it addressed. With a global box office collection of around $1.5 billion, it became the highest-grossing film of the year. The reason of the colossal success of the movie was meticulous work of Greta Gerwig and Margot Robbie, who beneath the veneer of a summer comedy, managed to present the audience with a drama about existential crisis, gender inequality, and the unattainability of ideals.
It's constructed in a well-made film. Like, it's just, you can tell that everything had intention behind it, and it's just a real film, you know.
Margot Robbie successfully juggles roles in major studio projects with films she produces herself. At the same time, she finds time for pursuits, such as amateur tattoo artistry.
So these are the tattoos you do?
Yeah, we call them tomojis.
Okay. And do you do them all the cast?
No, weirdly enough, no one else wanted them.
By the age of 33, Margot Robbie has become the embodiment of a modern Hollywood star, one of the brightest, most intelligent, and talented actresses of her generation. Unafraid to break stereotypes and experiment with characters,